How should I study for the Gmat?
Oh man, there are so many ways.
You have a lot of options.
Take one of our classes.
Get some solid strategy guides. I would recommend the Manhattan Prep guides, obviously.
Depends a lot on your learning style. So think about whether you learn best by yourself, with a one-on-one instructor, in a classroom environment, talking to other students, or in a study group.
I know you might be working full-time and it can be hard to dedicate study time.
That's what I did, actually. I had a set of books and I just took them to work every day, studied during my lunch hour.
The first thing is going to be content. You do need to have a basic understanding of all of the quant and verbal areas that are tested. So make sure that you're getting a taste of a little bit of everything.
Make sure you are taking good notes about what you're learning.
Make flashcards.
A simple spreadsheet.
Make sure you have a good sense of what your strengths and weaknesses are.
Keep track of specific takeaways for every question that you get wrong. So you actually want to keep track of, okay, why did I get this question wrong? If it's a content issue, okay, what is the content that I now need to master?
If I saw the cousin of this problem, something similar but not the same problem, what would I notice in the problem to avoid making the same mistake?
In the second phase, you'll mostly be practicing test skills. That's not to say you won't be practicing things like timing and things like choosing a strategy earlier, but in the second phase, once you've kind of learned the content you need to know, you're spending most of your energy working on implementing it on the test. That means doing timed practice sets. That means drilling, kind of identifying which strategy you should use to solve a problem quickly.
One of the biggest issues on the Gmat that most people have is timing. And so a huge part of your study should be how to manage your time, both per question and for the test as a whole.
You should study for the Gmat as if you were preparing to be on Jeopardy and not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Jeopardy, you need to know the answers faster than anyone else. You need to be able to see something and immediately respond.
I almost think of it as like each question is like a speed dating event.
The GMAT is a pretty unique test, and the strategies that you need to do well on the GMAT are not things that you've been taught in school.
This test and these questions to me are very much about a nimbleness and flexibility of mindset.
This is not a place where you're going to go memorize a bunch of content and then just regurgitate it on test day.
If you liked this video, subscribe. And if you have a question, leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching.